EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Minnesota Vikings.
Cade York to kick off.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Ready? Viking.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Ty Zentner to kick it. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
14-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
They'll go again here with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Come back.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
7-yard gain.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Yellow.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Minnesota.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's a give to Henry. And he'll take this up past the 40. A pickup of 5.
Divine Diablo on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. They get 14 on that hookup. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
At the 34-yard line.
Yellow.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Forced out wide. He runs with it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run it with Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Taken down by DeForest Buckner. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Dolphins' 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 9.
Yellow. 43.
Now Mahomes. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And the Vikings are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He is down at the 6.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
1st and goal, and it's Henry.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal.
Fight on these two, fight on these two.
Again, it'll be Henry. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Vikings. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. On now, Cade York for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings 7. Dolphins nothing. Cade York to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Velus Jones now on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Viking 18!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
At the 45-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. And he's downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Yellow.
Mahomes now on second down. To the right. That's Pitts. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Yellow, yellow.
That's complete. Left side, Pickens. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A carry now for Chandler. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. It's good for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They put the tight end Brown in motion. On the ground, this is Chandler. Finds room inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Ty Chandler. Touchdown, Dolphins. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Dolphins 7. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
I don't need to. I'm the Wolverine.
He'll start out on the ground with Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he's going to complete this to Waddle, working across the field. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Minnesota.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean,
and he will score. Jalen Waddle, touchdown, Minnesota. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Cade York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. For an incompletion.
Teams practice this every single day. It's just scramble drill, and there's just basic rules once the quarterback breaks contain. If you're deep, work back to the quarterback. If you're short, go deep. And just make sure everybody works their way in phase in the same direction as the quarterback.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Ready, set.
3rd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of
16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Oregon. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Yellow.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Throwing is Mahomes. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Mahomes back. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for Minnesota. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Mahomes. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
First down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
A run on 1st and goal. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's into the end zone. Henry, touchdown Vikings. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11, 12 on the season. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Valdez-Scantling on the move. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Extra point now by Riley. He's got it. And the Dolphins back within 10. It's now 24-14.
24. Dolphins 14. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Yellow!
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that
He's
one.
brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow. Right side.
Here's Henry. And he'll take this into the 43-yard. Zaire Franklin that time there for the tackle.
It's a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Hey, I got him, man. I got him. What's that?
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
21 yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
36-yard line.
Yellow. What's that?
On the RPO, it's Nakua. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Yellow. What's that?
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's another.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Henry will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Cade York to kick off.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in.
And the Dolphins, 1st down.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. On the ground, here's Henry. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
The tackle by Derwin James. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It'll be a Vikings first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Yellow.
Pistol give to Henry. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
Tackle made at the 38-yard
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Yellow.
They'll run. It's Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
38-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down and 3. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Chandler. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 4. A run now for Chandler. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Jones, 1st down and more. And he will go all the way. Velus Jones, touchdown Miami. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Now Ryland for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins are able to edge a bit closer.
Dolphins 21. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. They'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Shaq Thompson comes up with the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They're going to go right back to Henry. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made by Harold Landry. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third and 5.
Yellow.
Here's the toss right side to Henry. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
This one looks good, and it is good from 66. Move over Justin Tucker. There is company atop the record books. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Start on the ground. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Tyler Williams on the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. This is Jones. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
Let's go now.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last 2 plays are a great example why.
On the ground, this is Chandler. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. I hit that a little too well. It lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Yellow.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 9. They'll pitch it out here to Henry. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
A 2-yard loss on
you know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On third down, here's a run by Henry. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play.
So on fourth down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. Velus Jones back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it's come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
A carry now for Chandler. Marked down at the 21, a gain of 1.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Ready, set.
They'll come up for second and 9.
Ready. Go.
They run straight ahead with Jones. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
29-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Ready up.
The sound deafening in the dome. It's third down.
Go.
He'll run, and he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A fair catch called for and made, but hold everything. There is a flag backed by the kicker. It may very well give him new life.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. Set.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Here we go.
2nd and 11.
Yellow 22. Hut, hut.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Let's go.
3rd and 11.
Black 40.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.